just so you know, what you need to get is a DA1133. Just plain and simple, and it comes with the speed clip, so that makes our job a lot easier. You'd think that fitting hinges is an easy job. Well, it is, but you just got to make sure you toot the right hinges in the right place. So our two top front door hinges have got these additional holes in here, and they're for our mirrors. And what you want to be doing is, wherever you fit a hinge, make sure that the fat piece, so the fatter part of the hinge, is at the bottom. So this is definitely the right one to go on here, and we're just going to offer it up. Now notice we're not actually going to be putting any plastic spacer washer on here. I try and avoid that if I can, even when we go to the final fix. I only really tend to use the plastic washers on the doors themselves. And these are the clips we're going to use. Now they're a little bit more sprung loaded, if you like, so they're quite difficult to get in, but if you use the same technique, we can open it up slightly. I would recommend doing that because I can see we've got a skin repair on here. Now, get your magnet on there so we don't drop it. Try and offer it up. Now it is open at the end. Can you just see here? We've got sort of like a piece that comes out there and out there, so it's easier to get in. So once it's in, then you want to get your screwdriver underneath, and just, if you want to, you can just rotate your screwdriver a little bit to get it started, and then you can give it a tap. Once it's in, give it a tap, and there we go. With a magnet, it's so much easier, as long as it stays on there. There we go. So we've got the right hinge because we've got the fat piece at the bottom, two of the shorter bolts, and then we're just going to try and thread these in by hand. I've just put some of that rust converter on there because it was looking a bit scabby. Just lever it over. Get your screwdriver in there. Twist like that. And then just tap it into place. So our bottom hinge doesn't have the holes in for the mirror, but we do have the fat piece at the bottom. So just get these started. There we go, second hinge. So we've got our captive plates here now. I haven't painted these, I've just put some rust converter on them because I don't want them to look too shiny and new. Basically we're going to have to hold this in place when we're ready, so we're going to pass the bolts through first. I'm hoping you can see the back of this. So you pass it through like so, pretty simple. And at the back here we just want to offer up our plate onto there and we're all done. So we'll get that buttoned up now. Now I'm not sure, I mean I like the plate, I just think a nut and bolt might look nicer. Right, so we got that one in. Bottom one is exactly the same, but we have to just fish around a little bit to get the backing plate in. So these ones are even longer, so the lower second row doors are really long. The upper second row doors are the second longest, which is this one, so you can see the difference there, I hope. So we've got to pass these through the hinge and right into the back. Okay, then we take our hinge, you have to go into the cavity. I can feel the bolts at the back, so it's not super hard. There we go, we're in. So it's just a case of fiddling around and feeling for when it's going to catch. There's a lot of thread, by the way. Really good. Perfect. So that's how you do your hinges.